Peace, people. Today, day 20, R.Kelly case. Prosecution rests their case. This case started 5 weeks ago. Okay, it began August 18th. They have called 45 witnesses. Out of 45 witnesses, 11 was accusers, 9 female, 2 males. 6 of the accusers is saying that they was minors, they was underage when they began their sexual relationships or relationships period with R. Kelly. Okay, R. Kelly has pleaded not guilty to all allegations. Okay, the charges they got R. Kelly. 1 count of racketeering, 8 counts of violation of the anti-sexual trafficking law, which is the Mann Act. Okay, they got 8 counts of the Mann Act. Okay, his accusers during their trials, R. Kelly was accused of very strict rules with these women, with his staff, with the people that work for him. The rules were pretty much the same. It was pretty strict about how he wanted his business to be conducted, professionally and unprofessionally. Okay, women complain about being beat. They complain about being locked up. They complain about being raped and drugged. They complain about forced abortions. They complain about having sex with other men. They complain about being brainwashed, locked in rooms and vans. And they had to use it, even had to ask to use the bathrooms. And they wasn't free to roam or free to go anywhere alone. They had to have escort basically everywhere they went. They could not make no eye contact with no man. And these are the rules that R. Kelly placed upon these women. Okay? We know that some of these women testimonies was kind of shaky at times as far as I was concerned. It left me with a mixed feeling because some of these women I did believe and some of these women I didn't believe. I believe some of these women are telling the truth, and I believe some of these women is looking to get paid. Now, it depends on who the jury is going to decide they believe. Okay? I don't know. It's 7 men and 5 women. It's a woman judge. So, you know, that's going to be kind of hard to predict, whatever. But his defense consists of 4 lawyers. Okay, they put a request in to call a half a dozen witnesses. So they should probably be pretty quick. They're only going to interview like 6 people. And I assume probably half of them will be professional people to shoot down the things that they said about him professionally, as far as him giving herpes and things like that, and abuse. I guess they'll bring somebody on to, you know, to verify, you know, R. Kelly in his defense. You know, R. Kelly, they're saying they doubt if he's gonna be called to the stand. If I was R. Kelly, I would stay far away from the stand as possible. Okay, his outing on the Gayle King show shows that he might come apart. They put him on the stand and they start lighting into him. R. Kelly might start doing the same shit he did on the Gayle King show. And if he do that, his ass is going to jail. Okay, so if he's smart, he wouldn't take no stand, no nothing. He'd stay the hell away from it as far as he possibly can. Okay, his lawyers is his lawyers' defense, they're gonna try to make it look like these women was a bunch of jealous, you know, women that was pissed off because they fell out of favor with R. Kelly or whatever, and they just mad and they want to get paid, you know, because he didn't no longer want to have a relationship with them or whatever, you know. But I don't know how that's gonna work out, okay, because some of these women was with R. Kelly for very long periods of time, and some of these women was with him for very short periods of time. You know, so how do you differentiate, you know, who's a jealous fan and who was somebody that might have really seriously loved him and found out that shit wasn't gonna be the way, you know, they think love is supposed to be. You know, hey, their definition of love is one thing. His definition of love might be something totally different. Okay, they're gonna try to persuade the jury that these women had consensual sex with R. Kelly. That they was willing to do everything they did. They was willing to go along with everything. And honestly, I think some of these women was. That's why they had to be subpoenaed to come to court. If you really had a gripe with him, why would you have to be subpoenaed? You be saying, okay, I'm gonna go and put his ass away. So some of these women had to be subpoenaed, you know, so, you know, but they're gonna try to persuade that all the sex was consensual. He didn't rape nobody, you know, he didn't force himself on nobody. They're gonna make it sound like, you know, all these women was willing and able and they did what they had to do, you know, or did what they wanted to do. You know, they're gonna try to portray R. Kelly as some soft-spoken, nice guy. As they said, it, somebody would stand up when women walked in the room. Yeah, he stood up, all right. He stood up and looked at their asses when they walked in, sized them up, I guess, allegedly. But, you know, but they said they tried to go portray him to be some nice, mild-mannered dude that looked out for everybody, who befriended these women, he took care of them, you know, and he might have took care of them, you know, because like one of his former managers said that she used to take them out shopping and, you know, buy them shit and they get their manicures and stuff like that and their hair done. So, you know, that part probably true. I mean, you had to take care of him if they were living with him. I mean, you just don't want a bunch of funky broads around him. You know, nah, you're gonna keep them dolled up. So, but they're gonna try to make like these women all became angry when R. Kelly cut them off. So this is their reason of coming out for him. But I don't know how angry you could be at somebody if you had to be subpoenaed. You tell me. All right. Yeah, and but that's what they're gonna try to paint R. Kelly as, some type of nice guy or whatever. And you know, I guess depends on which side of the fence you are, because in my comments I get people on both sides of the fence. I get the people that's put R. Kelly ass away forever, and I got the other people who say I don't know what I'm talking about, this and that and other. R. Kelly's innocent. Like I said all along, I'm neutral, and you know, I might sway one way or another day to day, but I'm not making no decisions because I'm not on the jury and I'm not the judge. You know, just everybody has an opinion, you know, and everybody's opinion don't always agree. That's just the way the world is. So anyway, additional to those charges, he faces charges in Chicago on child pornography and obstruction charges. And also he faces charges in Minnesota. So even if R. Kelly somehow miraculously get out of this, he's still facing more charges in other places. And trust me, everybody's not gonna let R. Kelly slide. R. Kelly's not gonna walk. You know, if they don't get him on this, they're gonna get him the next time. I guarantee it. This is not gonna stop. You know, but the prosecution rests their case today in the R. Kelly trial. We're gonna see what the defense come up with, and you know how they paint their picture, because like I said before, it's gonna be totally two different pictures painted of R. Kelly, the situation, and everything. And some people may change their mind about it. Some people will never change their mind. But you know, that's it, y'all. Let's see what the defense got to say. Hey, everybody have a good day. Peace. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. Let's get them subscriptions up, y'all. I appreciate it. Thanks. Peace.